Play live. That's part of the new Spotlight series that we have here at Q2. We're doing this for you, bringing live music here to the Q2 studios. Also, coming up in this hour, we have your choice of the disco years, volumes 1 through 4, item E 13168, with Mr. Van McCoy here with a You Will Think the Same. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear a little bit of Mr. Francis Dunnery.
Sunshine, you're my only delight. Sweetheart, stay clean and everything will be alright. 'Cause I got sunshine somewhere, sometime, and I will always be your sweetheart, and you'll always be mine. Sunshine, you're my only delight. Sweetheart, sometimes it's hard to do what's right. 'Cause I got sunshine somewhere, sometime, and I will always be your sweetheart, and you'll always be mine. Yeah. Sunshine, you're the most beautiful thing that I ever saw in my life. Sweetheart, I don't know why it's right. All I remember are the good times, and I can't stop this feeling, and I can't turn the tide, and I can't stop this love from falling down. I got nowhere to hide. Sunshine, you'll always be mine. Sunshine, you'll always be mine.
Francis Dunnery playing live for you all. Now that's from his new CD, which is called Tall Blonde Helicopter. You used to have longer hair and the brighter hair, and why'd you cut it off?
Well, I got, sometimes we get attached to things in our life, like haircuts or whatever. I guess it was just a bit of soul work,
Mm-hmm.
I wanted
Soul
to kind
searching.
of, I think it's quite important, certainly in my life, that we keep changing, You don't get stuck in one rut.
Uh-huh.
And I sat there one day and I looked at my hair and I thought, it's got to go, And that was it. I shaved my head and they locked me up.
For shaving your head? No, wait a minute. No, they would. What country were you in when they did that? I tell you, I sat down and I listened to the album. First of all, I'm not the kind of person who gravitates toward lyrics.
Right.
Okay. I love music, and oftentimes the lyrics is a byproduct of the music.
Right.
But in this particular case, I was really taken by some of the lyrical content of some of your songs. What inspires you to write the kind of lyrics you write?
I think the first and foremost, I'm an alcoholic who's like 4 years without a drink, so that's probably the first thing.
Oh, yeah?
When you quit drinking, everything changes, you know. So it's just like being born again. It's like living in another world. Or basically having a new pair of glasses. You just see the world so different, and you can't really help writing about it. You know?
That's interesting, because, we just did an Elvis Presley show. Just before this show, a woman called, 72-year-old woman called, and she said that she hadn't had a drink in 5 or 6 years, and all of a sudden, things are really different. That's why she was buying this Elvis watch that played a song.
Right.
That's amazing. Now, you also have an attachment to your spirituality. Is this a newly found spirituality, or is this something that was always there and you just finally realized how to bring it out?
It's kind of like that we have, we always reference the intellect all the time. We think instead of feeling. And I thought all my life and got into trouble all my life. And when I started to feel, when I made this my first reference point as opposed to this, and I thought, how do I feel about it as opposed to what do I think about this, everything kind of seems to go better. I always seem to make the right choice.
That's interesting you should say that, because I was reading one of your bio sheets, and see if I can get this quote correct, because I don't want to blow this. You said, "Where I come from, love isn't a particularly big word."
No,
that's very strong. Why isn't it a particularly big word? And also, the song you just sang was a very warm and loving song. Why wasn't it a big word when you came from?
People just aren't like that. There's certain cultures within America who are kind of very warm and loving, and there's certain cultures that are kind of not. And in England, it's exactly the same. And I come from an Irish Catholic family, which is, you just don't touch each other. You know? You drink 50 pints of lager and then beat somebody up and then you go to bed. And it's just a weird thing, I guess. My parents didn't learn it, so they didn't pass it on. And I don't mean that as a pity thing. I don't mean I'm a victim or anything. It's just, it was very difficult, and I come to America and everyone goes, "We love you," and "I love you," and all that stuff. I'm sitting there thinking, wow, what's this, So it was just not a word I grew up with.
Okay. Well, it's really amazing how you made that transformation, if that was in fact a transformation, how you came from this environment that love really did not exist as many of us know it, to be able to take that and write such warm, beautiful, sensitive, loving songs. I think that's absolutely admirable, and I want to hear some more.
Yeah, I'd just like to apologise for my cold as well. I can hardly sing. My nose is very blocked up and stuff. So
okay, well, we're listening to a little bit of the CD right now in the background.
Right.
And if you will perhaps light up Too Much Saturn.
Yeah, you want me to do that? Okay.
Okay, excellent. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to play another song from the Tall Blonde Helicopter CD, which, by the way, is available only $9.90 for the cassettes or $12.90 for the CD. Item E8045. It's a brand new item at Q2. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Francis Dunnery.
I always believed that if I ran off to India, wore sandals and shaved my head, and used Body Shop conditioner, burn incense like crazy, I could call myself a spirit head. But I only went to India to look on top. I wore sandals 'cause I'd smoked all my money, and I shaved off all my hair 'cause I had the fleas. I'd been sleeping all over. And so I asked myself what my motives are for this lying need to look so free. And if I tell myself real honestly, what more can I admit to? Open up a door. He said I'm gonna find out what I'm here for. He said I'd find out soon. I got too much Saturn and not enough moon. Hey, I always believed that if I never missed a yoga class, read my horoscope in the dailies, and recycled bottles of Noah Red Indian, I could call myself a spirit man. But I was only doing yoga 'cause I fancied the teacher, and stars 'cause it looked good on paper. And I only went to church 'cause my granny gave me money when confession was over. And so I asked myself what my motives are for this lying need to look so free. And if I tell myself real honestly, what more can I admit to? Open up a door. He said I'm gonna find out what I'm here for. He said I'd find out soon. I got too much Saturn and not enough moon. Hey. So now that you know why I don't love you, now that you see why I'm so scared, am I a good man? He said I'd find out soon. I got too much Saturn. How can I admit it? Open up a door. He said I'm gonna find out what I'm here for. He said I'd find out soon. I got too much Saturn and not enough moon. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Got too much Saturn and not enough moon, Mr. Francis Dunnery, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget, this is part of the Q2 new series, kind of a spotlight series where we take an artist who we love. There's that word again. We love you, Michael Dunnery, and put them in the Q2 spotlight. Now, there are just so many questions I have for you. First of all, you are a multi-instrumentalist. It takes a certain amount of, well, it takes a lot of nerve to get out there and perform solo on guitar. I mean, I know it's
difficult sometimes in the clubs because if you have a band, you can kind of just blow people away with the volume.
Yeah.
But when you're kind of doing songs like the one they're playing now, and some guy's drunk in the back and he shouts, "Shut up!" It's a bit weird, you know?
Yeah. Now, you play, on this album, you play bass, you play drums, you play guitar, you do the vocals, you also do some backup vocals as well. And one of your quotes, you said, on this album, you played guitar like, you played drums like a 10-year-old.
Yeah.
And then you said, this album is not about perfection. What is this album about?
Change, I think. It's about change. You know, I have a song which I'll probably do next called I Believe I Can Change My World. And basically, metaphysically speaking, you are what you believe.
Uh-huh.
And you're just locked in, you know, we get locked in barriers, what we believe. Like I might say to myself, oh, I can't get up in the mornings. Something as innocent as that. I can't get up in the mornings. Now, it's not true.
Right.
it's a belief.
Right.
It's not reality, it's a belief about reality. So all you got to do is change the belief. And I've spent the last 2, 3, in fact 4 years changing myself into something that I like. You know.
How do you arrive at the awareness that you don't like who you are?
Because basically you're on your knees and you're drinking like 50 bottles of lager a day or something. It just has a way of kind of, you know, I don't want to put my beliefs onto anyone about, you know, about my life and stuff, but I just feel that, you know, we're all just spirits with growing pains, you know. We're all just learning something, and I was blessed enough to have found something that keeps me happy. It kind of took me 32 years to figure out that the thing that I was way cooler than the thing I was trying to be.
Oh, that's excellent.
You know?
That's so inspirational.
It was a weird feeling. I woke up one day and I thought, good grief, what am I going to do now?
It's like, you were okay the way you were before, right?
Isn't that weird?
So you cut your hair and change your clothes, and...
We do all this stuff to try and impress people, and
Right.
kind of all these things, like we act certain ways and we do certain things and we be nice to people or we be horrible to people, all to kind of feed something that, some idea of yourself,
Yeah.
only to find out that the actual thing you are when you tell the truth is way cool. People love it.
Yeah, that's amazing. You are a deep, spiritual, and enlightened man.
Not at all. Not at all. I'm an old drunk.
Well, I tell you what, Francis, I'd like to hear some more of the Tall Blonde Helicopter album. Have something in mind you want to play for us?
I'll do I Believe I Can Change My World.
That's a great song.
Okay.
Okay, excellent. Ladies and gentlemen, again, Mr. Francis Dunnery from the Tall Blonde Helicopter CD. You can get your choice, a CD or cassette, $9.90 for the cassette, $12.90 for the CD, item E8045.
Yeah? I believed in Mahatma Gandhi when non-violence was his faith. I believe in Martin Luther when he said I have a dream. I believe in Winston Churchill when he said we stand together. I believe in Muhammad Ali when he said it's not my war. And I believe in a miracle, 'cause I believe you can be my girl. And I believe how much I love you. And I believe I can change my world. 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe I can change my world. Oh! I believe in all the Seth books and the freeing of the mind. I believe in Mother Nature and the spirit of mankind. Yes, I do. I believe in Betty Friedan, Gertrude Lawrence and Rosa Parks. I believe in Margaret Sanger and Mary Magdalene and Joan of Arc. Yeah. And I believe in a miracle, 'cause I believe you can be my girl. And I believe how much I love you. And I believe I can change my world. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I believe in Malcolm X when he said brotherhood for all. I believe in Neville Chamberlain when he said give peace for our time. I believe in Michael Jordan when he said whatever it takes. And I believe in all religions untwisted by mankind. I believe in Johnny Lennon when he said give peace a chance. I believe in Tanya Harding when she said I'd take the blame. I believe in Abraham Lincoln's better angels of our nature. I believe in Cat Stevens when he said I had to go. I believe in St. Francis preaching Edward the Love. I believe I can change my world. I believe I can change my world. I believe I can change my world. I believe I can change my world.
Aha! Francis Dunnery. Tall Blonde Helicopter CD or cassette, both are available now. Item E8045, $9.90 for the cassette or $12.90 for the CD. If you believe it, you can do it.
Absolutely.
You can change your world.
Absolutely.
You can change the way you believe. You can change the way you are.
See, one of the things that I learned in my years in recovery is that to dedicate your life to yourself. Like, if you don't dedicate your life to yourself, who will? You know, and you might say that's selfish, but the way it works is that when you feel good about yourself, when you shine and when you're happy with yourself, you have the space then to love everybody else. Until that point, you don't, you know?
I agree.
It's kind of, we go out trying to fix the world all the time, and I think if we just dedicate our lives to ourselves, you do feel good.
Yeah.
And the weird thing about it is that when I used to hear about all that spirituality stuff, I thought it was a load of garbage, you know. I used to go, bleh. But it's kind of, I'm almost embarrassed to tell you that it's absolutely, like, true. It's weird.
Well, don't be embarrassed, because I've studied a lot of spiritualism, spirituality, the Bhagavad Gita, Eastern and Western religion and philosophy, and I guess that's one of the reasons I was so taken by your album, because there's so much in there. And I got a copy from Q2. I'm supposed to return it. I am not.
No,
I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. I want to thank you so much for coming by,
My
Francis.
pleasure.
I love your album. Love your
Thank you
work.
very much. God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Tall Blonde Helicopter is available CD or cassette. You get your choice, okay? This is just the beginning of the Q2 Spotlight series, spotlighting a new artist for you. You just have to come by and check us out right here at Q2.
I got too much Saturn,